All right, thank you, Ken, for that information coming out of Mount Vernon, Washington in the Breaking News Center. New details this morning. Hours after Dylan Roof was found guilty of all charges, 2 bouquets were left at the church as a tribute to the Emmanuel 9. Although people were not gathered at that church, it was a very calm scene with just those flowers placed by the gates.
And this morning we are also hearing more reaction from family members of the victims killed in the Emmanuel AME shooting. North Carolina Senator Malcolm Graham took to Twitter with a picture of his sister Cynthia Hurd, calling her a hero. He also wrote in another tweet, quote, "Racism, discrimination, and hatred were put on trial 33 times today and lost." Graham also commended the jury, saying, quote, "Justice has been served." One of the survivors of the shooting also spoke out after the verdict. Felicia Sanders survived that attack, but she watched her son die. She says she was pleased with the verdict and didn't expect anything less. When asked how she carries on after the devastating shooting, this is what she had to say.
I wear a smile, and the reason I wear the smile because if you look at the pictures of all 9, they all wore a beautiful smile. So even though I've been through all that I've been through, I still wear a smile.
Well, now that verdict has been handed down, this is far from over. Eric, in fact, what is next for Dylan Roof?
Theo, although Dylan Roof has been found guilty, we still have to wait a few more weeks before we know how he'll live out his sentence. January 3rd, the sentencing phase will begin. Jurors will meet again to decide if Roof will get the death penalty or life in prison. But there is a twist in that sentencing phase. You may remember back in November, Roof requested to represent himself, and a judge granted that request. He later rehired his lawyers to represent him for the arguments of the trial. Roof, however, does plan to represent himself during the sentencing phase. The judge is urging him to reconsider. He has until January 3rd to make that final decision.
All right, thank you, Eric. Looking ahead to this weekend.